Today we're going to be taking a look at the Diamond ProTech Quick Body, which is supposed to be a zero-cure, instant sealant, actually a coating of sorts, that utilizes the new diamond technology that we've talked about in recent videos. It's kind of becoming the new graphene, and we're going to find out just how good this is. Now, they claim this is totally zero-cure. This can be sprayed on. It's going to be a coating that is going to provide hydrophobicity, intense looks, slickness, basically everything we've come to expect. Today, I'm not going to get into the nitty-gritty with the nano diamonds versus ceramic and not ceramic. I did a small interview with the Diamond ProTech team, and I don't know what order these videos are going to come out in. I haven't filmed that video yet, as I'm filming this one today, but I will make sure there's a link somewhere up here whenever that video comes out. So if there's no link yet, that means the video is not out yet. But if you see it in the future, then it may be out. Is that confusing? I don't know. But I do know that we'll be able to still tell just how great this product is, or isn't, by putting it through my full battery of tests, including looking at slickness, durability with our elecometer testing, visual appeal, ease of application, contact angle, and then summing it all up to tell you whether or not you should spend your money on this product. To kick off our testing, we're going to find out if this quick body is easy to apply to the test hood. Make sure you shake the product up before you get started. This product has pretty simple instructions. Essentially, you're going to spray a few spritzes into a microfiber towel or onto an applicator, and you're going to spread it around in a crosshatch pattern like a coating. For each test, this hood gets polished with McGuire's 205, and then it's decontaminated with isopropyl alcohol and an APC. Then you're going to flip the towel over, or better yet, use a second towel if you're doing an entire vehicle, and go ahead and wipe the coating up. We do need to give this product an application score, and in our testing, we range this score from a 10 to a -10, where a 10 represents some of the easiest products to use in the spray coating category. This product seems quite easy to use. It's quite simple to spread around. There's a strong solvent smell, but it's wiping up really easily. Overall, I think it's a simple product. I would give it a 10. If you want to use a spray coating, I think this is about as simple as it gets. This is my optical contact angle meter, and we're going to be testing the Quick Body from Diamond Tech to see just how hydrophobic it is. This is a pre-manufactured plate, and it's already been sealed and cured with the Quick Body. We're going to apply a tiny droplet to it, and the laptop will give us a contact angle meter reading. Here are some screenshots from the software that I use to calculate contact angles, and we can tell that on average, we got a 99.4 degrees of contact angle. Now that does mean it's gonna get 5 points in our testing. It is a hydrophobic product. It's not bad, especially given how easy it is. Visual appeal is something I rate between a +10 and a -10, where a +10 represents exceptionally pretty products, while a -10 represents products that take away from the polished finish. I'm also going to average the score between this and a black test panel that you'll see in a second. As you can see, I've placed a blue marker on the test panel here, and the product is on the left side of the marker. Here's another angle where the product is now on the right side of the marker. Overall, I think this product is very challenging to see on the red. Now, because I know where I applied it, I can see this very, very fine line that there's no way I'll be able to show you in camera. Again, look at the marker. But essentially, this product just doesn't really change the visual appeal of the red. Can't really give it any points. It's going to get a 0 here. And here is our black panel. And over here on the left, hopefully you can see a line right here, is our Diamond Quick Body. And on the right is a different product that we're also testing for a different video, so you can ignore that. And I would say there is definitely a difference where the Diamond Quick Body is applied. It gives you a little bit of a richer, kind of darker look. I would probably give this a 5. Absolutely, there's an improvement. I would just say it's not quite striking enough to get it to a 10, but I think a 5 is a fair score, so we'll combine the red and the black for a score of 2.5 points. I need 1 second of your time to tell you that there is a link down in the description to the prior test results for all the products we've been testing in this series. If you're curious, click through and see how today's product compares. Also, there are affiliate links down in the description, and if you purchase anything at all on those websites, a small commission goes to help support this channel. And of course, if you do want to see more of these videos, make sure you click that subscribe button, ring the bell so you get notifications, And of course, I'd love to hear from you down below in the comments. Now we can use my gloss meter to figure out how much specular reflection has been gained or lost by the application of the Diamond Quick Body. This panel starts off at 94 gloss units when it's been prepped for testing, and we'll make sure this unit is calibrated. It should show 104 gloss units at 20 degrees. We're going to take 10 readings and get us an average. Points will be awarded or taken away for any gain or loss of specular reflection up to 1/10 of a gloss unit. And really what gloss is in this context is just how shiny the panel is with the product having been applied. It looks like over here we got 92.8. I'm seeing 95 here. 95.6. 95.8. 96.2. 96.1. 94. 93.8. 97.8. Wow. And 94.6, it changed right as I picked it up. On average, we got 95.17 gloss units. We're going to subtract 94, which is our base. So this product will get a positive score, 1.2 points. May not seem like a lot, but it's actually fantastic. Very few products increase the level of specular reflection that we see. Most products, this is too shiny of a panel. They tend to bring it down. In future videos, we may switch to using some new black panels that I had made for me that would replace the one you saw in the visual appeal test. And that panel, I think, is very consistent, and we may switch to that. I think it's more representative of a not insanely shiny like this red panel kind of car. Black does absorb more light, and I think we're gonna see maybe more fair results from that in the future. Whenever we apply a last step product to paint, we expect that that'll increase slickness, which increases the resistance to scratching, marring, swirls, all that kind of stuff. Whenever you touch your paint, you wash your vehicle. And in this test, we're going to score that slickness by measuring the static coefficient of friction. And for this, we're going to take 5 gram force readings and average them out. And that's 120 grams. Another 120. 120 again. We'll do our 4th test. 120. And the 5th final test, 120 again. Wow, very consistent. Now we do know the block weighs 1,040 grams. So to get our coefficient here, we're going to take the 120 and we're going to divide that by 1040. And that gives us 0.12 static coefficient of friction. Now, before we kick off the durability test, let's take a look at the base hydrophobicity of the Diamond Quick Body. I'm locking the test panel into the elecometer, and this machine will scrub a terry-covered applicator in a predictable wear pattern at right about 30 RPM while dispensing shampoo for lubrication. The scoring, which I'll show you on the screen right now, is done in buckets of 0, 10, 20, 50, 100, 300, and 1,000. If the product is still working past the set or kind of right around that set, we're going to give it that amount of points. Now I'm pre-soaking our applicators with our shampoo solution, squirting a little on the test panel to avoid a dry start. I'm dialing in 10 washes, and let's let the machine rip. One thing to consider is that durability, which is what we're testing here, is a bit different than longevity, which can be affected by many environmental and other external conditions. This just gives us a good idea of what that longevity might be like. Now that we've done 10 washes, let's find out if the Diamond Quick Body is still performing. To me, the performance still looks excellent. I'm not seeing any defects yet. Let's send it through for another rep. With 20 washes out of the way, can the Quick Body still perform? Looks like that Diamond Quick Body is still working really well. We're gonna dial this up to 50 washes. Let's do it. We are 50 washes in. Let's look at the Diamond Quick Body. That is still working perfect, pretty much like new. Let's send it through up to the 100 mark. Honestly, it still looks new. Amazing. We're gonna take it up to 300 washes and see how it does. With 300 washes completed, is that Quick Body still performing like new? Man, it really is. Maybe the slightest wear formation. Amazing. Is this thing gonna hit 1,000? We're about to find out. I've put 1,000 washes on this Diamond Tech Quick Body. Do you guys think it still works? Let's find out. Wow, I gotta say, there's definitely a wear pattern, but it still works really well. This is a very durable product. Very cool stuff. It's gonna get the full 10 points for 1,000 washes. What do I think? Should you spend money on this product? Well, I liked quite a few things about it. And honestly, this is one of those products where it's hard to be nitpicky. It is really as easy as they say. You put it on, you wipe it off. Very, very simple. It's basically like any other spray wax sealant or coating. These guys really do see this as a topper, can be used standalone as well, but a lot of their material talks about putting it on top of their more robust coatings to improve their performance or for maintenance. But it's still very clearly a potent product on its very own. Now, we can also look at the visual appeal, and the product is maybe hurt a little bit here. It's not that it's bad, it's not stunning. Looks pretty good on the black. On the red, we couldn't really see too much difference. Maybe this is that nitpicky part where it's not my favorite thing about the product. But I also thought that the product was very slick. It is not insanely slick, but pretty decently slick, which does help protect your paint. Furthermore, the durability is something we gotta mention. Such an easy product, $30 price range, 1,000 washes. That's incredible. Now, I don't know that the product will last for years, given that I have not tested it for years, but certainly it's plausible that it theoretically could. Maybe this particular chemistry does degrade over time just naturally. Maybe there are environmental factors that'll strip it off. I'm kind of curious about putting it on one of my cars. I just don't really know which one I'd want to do. There's a bunch of other conflicting projects that I want to do with my cars. But if you are out there, you are using something like this long term, do let me know what you're getting as longevity rather, because our test really is a durability test. We're seeing what it takes to scrub the product off. Now, the hydrophobicity of the product was pretty good too. It's not insanely hydrophobic, it's not a top scorer, but it is solidly hydrophobic. And then of course, we gotta mention the specular reflection. This product did see an increase in our gloss meter readings. Very impressive. You rarely see that on that shiny of a panel. The vast majority of products I test on such a shiny panel actually bring down the gloss reading a little bit. This was able to bring it up, so very impressed there. So overall, would I recommend buying this product? Should you spend your money on it? And I think this comes in at somewhere around $29.99, and that's a heck of a deal for something with these characteristics. There are much more expensive products that I think are weaker performers than this. I do hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you consider this product. And if you have, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit like, leave me a nice comment. Most importantly, ring the bell so you get notifications. And of course, I'll see you again here really soon.